hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please respond in the chat for me, guys? Please respond, guys. Please respond. All right. Perfect. Yep. Very good morning, guys. Very good morning. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes. Before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which we will be covering in our, which we have already covered in our yesterday's session. This line, which line? Before starting our today's sessions, we'll be trying to continue. Before starting our today's session, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which we had covered in our yesterday's session. This line, last you will be hearing that line on Monday. What do you mean by that? Exactly. Monday will be our last session for our last class for our advanced Java. Actually, we already completed. Like regarding once we completed servlets session tracking mechanism, it's already done. Only few concepts like small tags are left behind. So today I'll be trying to, I already created the program just to save the time. You just need to copy paste it and it's done. Not at all a problem. But mainly what I want you to say here is Spring. Core Java, how much core Java is important? That much Spring is important. Okay. See, honestly speaking, JSP, if you are knowing scriptlet tag, declarative tag, expression tag, action, just 2 to 3 action tags, enough, not more than that. But yeah, you need to have an idea. Whenever you are hearing, if anyone is using the word, the tags like action tag, scriptlet tag, directive tag. For example, EL tag is there, expression language tag, JSTL tags are there. Okay, we heard these tags before, so that you just have to, you just be having a little bit idea. That's it, not more than that. So today, two programs. I already created the projects also. You just need to copy paste it. You'll understand why I am saying that. You'll understand. Okay. And after that, tomorrow, starting 10-15 minutes, tomorrow means, come on, Monday, starting 10-15 minutes, I'll be trying to handle exceptions in servlet programming. There are some error codes are there. So all that within 15 to 20 minutes, I guess maximum half an hour, that will be completed Monday. After that, I'll be trying to give you a little bit idea about MEC architecture. Of course, we already know, we already covered, but little bit one more time. There are two models are there, two architectures are there, or we'll be trying to cover. And by that, by Monday, we will be completing with our advanced Java batch. I believe it's clear for everyone. Online students, is that clear for everyone, guys? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to me in the chat for me. Is that clear? Right. Monday, officially from Monday onwards, you are not my headache. Come on, sir. We are always your headache. Yeah. Please don't think like once I complete advanced Java, I'll not be available. You know wait to meet me. Yes or no? Right? Any doubts related to Java, I'll be there for you. Not only core, advanced, Spring, anything related to Java. If I can do that, definitely I'll be trying to help you with that. Is that okay? All right. Pranav, please take Spring. I want to take it, but time is not there here. So I can't. As of now, I can't. Maybe after 1 year or 2 years, if time is there. No, I'm little bit busy with my own schedules also. If time is there, then definitely. So why I said 1 year or 2 years? Because I don't want you to wait. I know if I say I may start spring within 2 to 3 months, you will wait. I know. So that's the reason I'm saying you definitely spring, not even in near future. It will take for me. If I want to take spring, definitely it will take above 1 year. So please don't wait for my batch. Am I clear with that? So main thing is practice. Practice. How much you are attending. If you are not practicing, you will forget. So please make sure to practice. Am I clear with that? Please respond. Anyways, yeah, sure. See, these Satvik will discuss on Monday. Okay. Monday we'll be completing the concepts very soon. We'll be having time. We'll be trying to discuss these concepts. I mean, not related to the topic on Monday. Okay, Satvik? And actually, job placement exam is getting conducted. I think 24th or 28th. 24th, yes. That exam is going to be conducted by Naresh IT team. I'll be uploading that screenshot, I mean, image in my Instagram. I'm waiting for weekend. I'll be trying to upload. Why? Because the weekend everyone will be in chatting mode with Instagram, right? So I'll be trying to upload that in Instagram. Feel free to register. And if you clear that exam, generally last time whenever we kept that exam, 1500 people wrote that exam, Java. In those 1500 people, 300 people we segregated, and all those 300 people got placed. Competition, huge competition. So make sure to please write that exam. Which type of questions? MCQs. MCQs will be there. 90% MCQs, and 2 to 3 questions, coding questions also will be there. MCQs, core Java, advanced Java, Oracle. I know the paper. So that's the reason I'm saying you. You can enjoy it. I mean, you can attend, no problem. You'll be able to get it. Mainly concentrate on stream API and collections. Just concentrate on mainly stream API and collections. Please try to concentrate. Okay. Don't ask me the question paper. Come on. You know I cannot share it, right? Okay. So yeah, both will be taken into consideration. Navina, programs will be there, MCQs will be there. Both. Manually, those papers will be verified manually. It's not a system test. You are thinking system test? No. It's not a system test. They'll give you papers. You need to mark them and you need to write the program. And whatever the programs which you are writing, all those will be verified manually by our team. I'll be there also. I will not verify. Come on, time is not there. I'll monitor. So we'll verify. Last time when the same exam is conducted, 300 people cleared. 300. Once if you clear that exam, you will be shifted to one more batch free of cost. No need to pay a single rupee also. Free of cost. They'll be giving you 1 month training, and after that, your resume will be forwarded to the companies which are coming to the Naresh IT. As simple as this. So I strongly advise attend that exam. Register and attend that exam. Is that clear? All right. Raghuram, it will be conducted monthly. No, for every 2 to 3 months, we'll conduct once. Come on, how can we conduct monthly? It's not possible. Every 2 to 3 months, one time we'll be trying to conduct. In all the buildings, the exam will happen. If the strength is more. If the strength is less, only 1 or 2 buildings. Anyways, okay, what is the cutoff? No, all these will be revealed later, not right now. Not right now. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's start with our today's session. So, guys, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which we had covered in our yesterday's session. Yesterday, we started discussing about JSP tags, right? So yeah, we completed a lot of tags, but still some tags are pending there. Okay, do one thing before going to expression language. I just want you to kindly please observe this. Let me open this. Okay, input.html, load.jsp, view.jsp, view.jsp, and here user bean. Okay, now first observe here. Let me first try to show the output. After that, we'll try to discuss about the code output. Right click, run as, run on server. Okay. So username, mail ID, just some mail ID, mobile number, some mobile number I have given. Do you know how to write this code? Input.html, username, input type, text, password, uname, mail ID, input type text, yes or no here? Input type text, name, email, user, mail ID, something like that, and submit. Okay. I'm giving a click to add to bean. When I gave a click to add to bean from input.html, where the action is going, you need to respond here. Load.jsp. My action is going to load.jsp. Oh, actually, we need to write here servlet. Can we write JSP? Yeah, yesterday I already wrote it. Do you remember that? Okay, and now when load.jsp, okay, what is happening here? This is use bean tag. Use bean. Yeah, use bean. Let me just try to. Where is my. Yeah, right. This is which tag, guys? Use bean tag. What this tag will do, it either instantiates a bean or else retrieves the bean. Instantiates a bean or retrieves the bean. You already know what is a bean class. Yes or no? 4 properties are there. What is the first one? Implement serializable. Second one, make all the variables as private. Third one, set as and get as. Fourth one, public constructor. So I have taken a bean class. In this bean class, string username, user mail, user mobile. And I'm using public setters and getters methods. After that, this is constructor. Am I clear with that? Now this bean, user bean, I am trying to load here. Okay. I am giving an ID. Where is that bean present? In which class? I want the fully qualified class name. What is that fully qualified class name? Pack1 dot user bean. And the scope of that bean, scope. What do you mean by scope? Session will have one scope. Session. Cookie will have one scope. Yes or no here? Application will have one scope. Just like that, when you're speaking about scope here, we'll be having application scope, page scope, request scope, session scope. Means that bean scope will be available throughout the application. That bean scope means we can use that. Guys, are you understand the point there? We can use that bean only through that page, from one page to another page. That's it. Log in to register. After that, you cannot use that bean again. Scope. We can use that page. You can use that bean only in one request. Otherwise, we can use that bean in complete session. Wait, what is a session? Log in and log out. I hope you understand the point there. So what is actually recommended? Application, page, request, or session? Session. Come on, guys. Generally, we'll be using a bean right from the starting till to the ending according to our requirement. Yes or no? So mostly we will be using session. All right. Now, after that, here we are setting the property. Okay. To whom we are setting the property? Basically, what is the set property? That is also a tag. Set property is a tag. Can you see this? We can set the properties for the bean class, just like setter methods. Means here I'm trying to set the property for this username, whatever the parameter this uname is having. Means generally in servlet we will be writing request dot get parameter, yes or no? Request dot get parameter, inside the double quotes we will be writing the name, whatever the name which we have, whatever the name which we are given in the input, yes or no? Same here also, we are trying to assign that value to this username. It's a property which is present in our user bean class. Am I clear with that? Just like that remaining also set prop user mail id, that's it. After that, details added to the bean successfully, just a small message. And what is this? What is this? Anchor tag. So when I gave a click on this view details, you know that our action will be going to view.jsp. Now here we have used bean, loaded the data. Now we need to retrieve the bean, yes or no? Again the same, again exactly the same tag, use bean, we are trying to retrieve the bean. And previously here we set the property. After that, what we need to do? Get the property. Which property you're trying to get? Username. What is that bean ID? What is that bean ID? UB. And after that, username, mail ID, mobile will be displayed. So if I execute my program right now, details added to the bean successfully, view details, I'll be able to get it like this. Am I clear with that? Could you please have this in your notes for me? I mean, in your laptop. Start with input.html. Little bit fast I need. Start input.html. After that, user bean. After that, load.jsp. And then view.jsp. Go ahead. Start. Input.html, user bean, load.jsp, view.jsp. Guys, is this okay if I'm asking you to write it? I mean, come on, same code we already wrote multiple times, right? So just to save the time, I already wrote it before only, so that easily you can go ahead, please. You are going to take dynamic web project, right? What is the name you are taking? App 14 JSP 3. JSP 3. Go with JSP 3. Yesterday 1 and 2 complete, right? So go with JSP 3. App 14 only, JSP 3. Absolutely okay. Take time. Make sure to write the code. I'm giving 15 to 20 minutes time for you to write this code entire. 20 minutes time sufficient? Check your time. Check your time, everyone. Check your time right now. So right now the time is 11:37 by my watch. By 12, everyone should be completing this. Go ahead. Use shortcuts, copy paste. Use shortcuts. Not only writing the code, you need to do it fast. Online students, I believe you are coding. So make sure it's done. Okay. Once it's completed, kindly please message me in the chat. Sultan, what is your what about your project? Oh, done, right? Give me the pen drive once. Yeah, it's MySQL. It's okay, no problem. I'll just try to keep it. Do you have that pen drive? Otherwise, you can come and take it. Saiti, you cannot pass that into pen drive. Why? After his work is done, you just take it. So I'm going to upload 4 to 5 projects, not today, Monday, in the Google Classroom, along with the student names also. I believe input.html complete for everyone. After input, please go with bean. Saiti. How many of you are writing user bean? User bean. User bean. Okay. Be fast. You know how many properties a bean class should be having. So make sure to write them clearly. All the properties. I believe bean is complete for everyone. Right. Check the timing. After executing the program, please check whether you are getting the correct output or not. Same things we can do that with the help of servlet also. Exactly the same. But from JSP also there is this option. Load.jsp complete for everyone, I guess. Okay. How many of you completed? Raise your hands, please. Completed. One, two, okay, that is good. That is good. You are getting your output also? Rest. Still 5 minutes time is there. That is good. Aishwarya, that is good. Online students, if you are completed, kindly please message me in the chat. Please message me in the chat so that I'll be able to understand. Okay. If you're not messaging, I'll not be able to understand. Please message me in the chat. Yeah, that is good. Avik, that is good. Please message me in the chat. Please message me in the chat. Yeah, Ramanjanalu. 2 minutes. One minute. If you are getting any errors or exceptions, please try to solve it. Discuss. Feel free to discuss. I don't mind. All right. I believe it's completed, guys. Is it done? Okay. Now, please listen. Listen. Done. 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 You want to take a pic? Anyone wants to take a pic? Okay. Done. Very good. That is actually good. Okay. Now, so when you're speaking about our advanced Java, in our advanced Java, just a second. Okay. Yeah. Generally, general approach, general approach from client, generally from client, the request will be coming to HTML page or JSP, index.html or index.jsp. From there, it will be coming to servlet. In servlet, we are having these many objects. Servlet context, HTTP session. I'm speaking about servlets, guys. Servlets, okay? Servlet context, HTTP session, cookie, servlet config, servlet request, or that is HTTP servlet request, servlet response, HTTP servlet response. Yes or no? Respond. For servlet context, we can go attributes. We can set that a means attribute. In HTTP session also, we can set the attribute. In servlet config, by using init param, we can give the values. You remember that? IP, right? So just like that, for servlet request, we can set the attribute. We can go with the parameters, request.get parameter. Are you getting the point there? And CK, what do you mean by CK? Cookie. We can give the cookies also. Okay. From servlet, it will be coming to JSP. In JSP, again, we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Totally, how many objects are there? In JSP, 9 implicit objects will be available in JSP. 9. Application, session, config, request, response, out, exception, page context. All these are 9 implicit objects available in JSP. Are you understanding the point here? In JSP, we are having request, right? A request.get parameter, yes or no? What happened? Why you are not responding? Right. So all these config, request, response, out, exception page, all these are the objects, implicit objects available in JSP. We know HTML, we know servlet, we know JSP, right? Now, along with this, there is one more new concept has been introduced, which mostly we will be using in Spring. That is ELN JSTL. ELN JSTL. Expression language JSP standard library, tag library. What is the use of this EL and JSTL? You know what? It will make our code more readable, easy to use. We can avoid scriptlet tag. Which tag? Scriptlet tag greater than percentile greater than. You remember that? Scriptlet tag. So just to avoid that, we can use this EL or JSTL. Okay. In EL or JSTL, we will be having 11 objects. Init param 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9 objects. Yeah, 9 objects. 11 objects. Where we'll be having 11 objects? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, just a minute. In ESTL, we'll be having 11 objects. My mistake. Yes. In EL, we'll be having 11 implicit objects. Application scope. Yes, here. Application scope, session scope, init param, header values, cookie, param values, request scope, page context. All these are EL objects, implicit EL objects. Wait, what is EL? What is EL? Please respond, guys. What is EL? Expression language. So what is the use of this? By using this EL and JSTL, we can increase the code readability. Enough. How many objects are there? 11 objects are there. Means, for example, let us take this request. This request. Online students, can you see my cursor? Please respond to me. Can you see my cursor? I'm speaking about this request. Very good. Where is this request object available? JSP. From this request object, we can actually get the parameter from the HTML. Yes or no? Request.get parameter. Basically, where we will be trying to get this request.get parameter? From servlet. req.get parameter. Yes or no? But as we are forwarding that request to the JSP, in JSP, we are having this implicit object request without creating any object. Directly, we can use the request.get parameter. Yes or no? Just like that, whatever we can do with this servlet context, what we can do with this servlet context, we can get the server name, server info. Did you remember that? So that all those we will be able to access with the help of application scope. Wait, what is this application scope? This is a implicit object which is available in ELJSTL. With the help of this application scope, we can get the attributes which are present in servlet context. With the help of this session scope, we will be able to get the objects which are attributes which are present in HTTP session. With the help of init param, we can get the parameter values, header and header values are both are completely depreciated. Absolutely depreciated. No one is using them. And we can get the help of cookie. We can get the details of cookie param values. Param means parameter. You know, at the time of web.xml, we will be giving param. You remember that? Exactly. We can able to get that. We'll be able to get the scope and page scope and page context. So what I want to say is in EL, we are having 11 implicit objects. All those 11 implicit objects nodes I have given in the Google Classroom. No need to write. Just read. Just read. Enough. What are those? Please read. Tell me. First one. You need to respond here. Next one. After that, request scope, page scope, param. Please read the param used to retrieve a single parameter value from request object. I hope you are getting the point there. After that, param values, multiple values in an array, and header values. Why I made it into another color? Depreciated. We are not using that as of now. Cookie, yeah, used to get the cookie name, cookie values, all those. Init param, page context. These are the implicit objects which are available in EL. EL. What do you mean by EL? Expression language. Now, next we'll be having JSTL. Java, sorry. Yes. What do you mean by JSTL? What do you mean by JSTL? JSP, sorry, my mistake. JSP, Standard Tag Library. Am I clear with that? Okay, respond here. Now, when you're speaking about JSTL, this is not exactly like servlets. The main use of JSTL is completely avoid both. I mean, we cannot separately see EL and JSTL both. The main use of EL and JSTL is completely eliminate scriptlet tag. Just eliminate scriptlet tag. In JSTL, mainly we will be having 5 tags are there. Oh, sorry. What are those? How many are there? 5 tags are there. What are those? Core tags. Means core tags means please check this. All the basic coding like variables. Just a minute. Like variables, URL management. URL management means giving the oh, online students, can you hear my voice now? Online students, please respond. Yeah, there is a small internet fluctuation. So I'm speaking about JSTL. I'm speaking about JSTL. When you're speaking about JSTL, what do you mean by JSTL? JSP, standard tag library. Standard tag library. And after that, yes, there are two, advantages. Common advantages. Generally, what everyone will be saying the same thing. Fast development, code readability. This is important. No need to use scriptlet tag. But personally, I prefer scriptlet tag. This again, my personal recommendation. And yeah, in JSTL 5 tags are there: core tags, function tags, formatting tags, XML and SQL tags. XML, SQL tags, actually, no, we will not be using that. Mostly, if basically JSTL only, we will not use. Honestly, I'm saying in interview, In interview, if you are facing a question on JSTL, you can say, sir, I did not work with JSTL, but I'm learning Spring. Why? Because whatever the things which you are doing with this Spring, we can do with the help of Spring in much more easy manner. So 95, you will not be getting questions on JSTL. I know you will not be using that also. Leave questions, but even for using also, maximum you will not be using that. Basically, in interview, I already told you, JSP maximum 2 to 3 questions. That's it. Maximum 2 to 3 questions will be coming in JSP. Most of your questions will be coming on core and Spring. In advanced Java, JDBC. JDBC servlet, like do get, do post, HTTP servlet, HTTP request. That's it. They will not touch JSPs. 99.9%. Come on. I conducted a lot of interviews. So they will not touch JSPs, but you already have an idea about JSP, yes or no? Means whatever I have written clearly in the class, to that knowledge. What I wrote, I use triplet tag. I use expression tag. Very frequently will use. I use directive tags, declaration tags, yes or no? Enough. Maximum enough. Am I clear with that? Anyways, now when you're speaking about function tags, these function tags represents most of the methods which are present in string. For example, did you see this? These are core tags. Core tags. How many tags are there in JSTL? 5 tags. What are those? First one is core tag, function tag, formatting tag, XML tags, and SQL tag. Core tag, basic coding will be there. Function tags, you will be having the support for methods. Please read contains, ignore case, ends with. Do you remember this? Guys, when I discussed about string handling in core Java, I told you string is one of the most popularly used data type. I told you. Do you remember that? Most popularly used data, irrespective of int. Int is actually most common used data type, primitive data type. How many data types are there? 8. Two. Primitive and non-primitive. How many primitive data types are there? 8. In 8 primitive data types, most used data type is int. In all data types, what is the most used data type? String. So this is the proof. Like we'll be having methods to work with strings class. Okay, anyways. So these are the function tags which are available for strings. I'm just giving you the notes. If you are having time, feel free to read it. Otherwise, no issues. And formatting tags, number formatting like past number, format, past date, if you want to do it. And XML and SQL completely depreciated, guys. No need to worry about it. Are you understanding the point here? So regarding this EL and JSTL, I just curated a small program. I want you to kindly please look at that now. Just a second. Let me try to. Online students, are you understanding exactly what I am saying? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to me in the chat for me, guys. Please respond. Please respond. Okay, that is very good. That is actually very good, guys. All right, so let me just try to go with one more small project, that is app 15 JSP. Let me just try to please check this. Create a dynamic web project for me like this. Make sure to give the module version. Which version you are giving? 4.0, and generate web.xml. Don't forget to generate web.xml. Everyone is connected to internet. Now, no one is connected to internet. Do me a small favor. Please on your hotspot. Please on your mobile hotspot right now. Make sure to connect to your laptop. Are you connected? Open Google. My phone is responding when I say Google. Right. Okay. Open. Yes, I know. Enter in the Google JSTL jar. JS. Let me just open Google. J. Do one thing. Just enter like this. JSTL 1.2 dot jar. Press the enter button. JSTL 1.2 jar. You will be getting download JSTL 1.2 1.2 dot jar. Can you see that? Give a click on download. Give that first click. Is it downloaded? There you will be having something like this. This one, 367K. Give a click on that. This one, 367. First link, this one. Give a click on this. You need to go with exactly the same version, otherwise you will not be able to get the content. Exactly the same version. Done? One more time I am saying, go to Google, enter JSTL 1.2 jar. You can, nothing will happen. Satvik, feel free. Feel free to accept it. No problem. It's a jar file, right? Jar file means compressed dot class files will be there. So Google Chrome will think that it's a virus. If you trust me, you can download, otherwise don't. Generally, whenever you're trying to send your project through mail also, it will not accept. Compressed jar files, it will not accept. So no problem. You can feel free. Go ahead. Downloaded? Downloaded? Okay. Now, please go to that downloads folder where you have downloaded. Please go to the downloads folder. Right click, extract here. Right click, extract here. And you will be getting one file, JSTL. Can you see that? JSTL 1.2. Search in your downloads. Once you extract it, you will be getting something like this. JSTL 1.2. Got it? Got it? Not the RAR file. Not the RAR file. Jar file. This is a jar file. Executable jar file. I am speaking about executable jar file. Guys, do one thing here. Do one thing. Listen. Can you see this jar file? RAR file? Do you download it? Where is the downloaded folder? Where is the downloaded file? Cut that download file. Cut it. Do you cut it? What is the shortcut for cutting? Control X. Cut it. In your desktop, you are having a file like dbjar. In your desktop, you see that? You have created a folder dbjar. Go to that dbjar. Go to that dbjar in your, go to the dbjar folder in your desktop. Paste it here. It will be like this. Observe. Paste it. And there extract. Then easily you'll be able to find out. Extract. Just extract. See. This is what you have downloaded. This is what we have extracted. Did you do that? And I want you to copy that jar file in the lib folder. Please copy this jar file in the lib folder. Lib folder means generally we'll be going with OJDBC jar file. Yes? There. Copy that jar file. Copy. Okay. Copy. Where is copy? Right. No, wait. Right click. Copy. Open your Eclipse. Open app 15 JSP EL underscore JSTL. Open src main web app webinf lib. In lib folder, copy that jar. In lib folder, copy that jar. Got it? Now, please observe here. Let me just try to execute. Right click, run as run on server. I am executing and here I am getting the first page. What is this first page? Input.html. In input.html, what I have written. I written form action page, just form action, and I'm passing to display servlet. Just display servlet. Now here input.html. Now let me just try to go like controller servlet. Controller servlet means nothing but display servlet. Okay. What is the URL? Did you check the URL? Okay. Now here I'm just trying to take servlet context. I'm trying to get the servlet context object. I'm trying to get the session object and I'm trying to set the attribute for context, set the attribute for session, and I'm trying to request setting the attribute. I'm setting the attribute for request object. Are you understanding the point here? And I'm just like 300 and see. These are the values. These are the names. And after that, I'm forwarding that to display.jsp. Very simple here. I'm just trying to get my servlet context, session, and request. For context, I'm setting the attribute. For session, I'm setting the attribute. For request also, I'm setting the attribute. For context, I'm setting the attribute. For session, I'm setting the attribute. And for request also, I'm setting the attribute. Are you understanding the point here? And after that, what I'm doing, I'm forwarding that to display.jsp. EL and JSTL we need to use under this JSP page. So in JSP, first I'm using page context, setting the attribute. Just like this attribute is only for my page, that JSP page only. We can set the attribute and we can get the attribute in the same page, only that page. And okay, we are setting the name. What is that name? Param uname. Wait, uname. Uname. Where is this uname? Uname we have given under input.html. Whatever the name which I am giving here in servlet, we will be trying to get request.getParameter. Yes or no? Request.getParameter. In JSP also we'll be able to get request dot get parameter. When you're speaking about EL or JSTL, then in order to get that, we need to use param. Param. So here, please check this in display.jsp. Param dot uname. Param dot uname. Guys, please observe here. Not here. Just a minute. Where it is. Param. Please read this. Used to retrieve a single parameter value from the request of. Are you getting the point here? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that parameter value and I'm assigning that to a variable name. What would be the value of this name? What would be the value of this name? Whatever the name I am giving here, that would be the value of this variable name. And I'm writing this inside C. C. What is this C? C means it is core tag. Core tag. Wait, what is core tag? There are 5 tags in JSTL. What are those? Core tags, function tags, formatting tags, XML tags, and SQL tag. This is which tag? Tell me. Core tag. Did you see this tag lib? Yes or no? This is core tag. So I'm using core tag to set the value. What is the value of this name? What is the value of this name? Kishan will be there. And after that, I'm by using application scope, session scope, request scope, I'm trying to get the attributes. In JSP, how I will be getting? Application dot get attribute, request dot get attribute, session dot get attribute. Just like that, application scope dot A, request scope dot C, session scope dot B. Are you understanding the point here? Just like that, and I'm assigning these values to these variables, and after that, yeah, this page scope also I'm taking it here, and I'm just trying to print the value. So out, what is this out? Print the data, just like out.println. You remember out.println? Just like out.println out, and I'm trying to print these values. So now if I'm trying to display, I'll be getting like this. That's it. Sir, we can do the same things by using JSP. Yes. We can do the same things by using servlets. Yes. Then what is the use of this? New concept, newly introduced. That's it. That is the reason mostly we will not be using this JSTL. Mostly we'll be using JSP or servlets. Am I clear with that? Dot. So guys, I'll do one thing. I'm going to upload this program, entire program in the Google Classroom. Is that okay? Right now. Right now only I'll upload it. So my advice, if possible, try to complete and then go. If possible. In the screen now, I'll do one thing. Let me just, I mean, it will not take much time actually. So that's the reason. I'll go with control servlet also. That's it. This is the data. It will be there like this only. Please make sure to, guys, listen. You should copy one jar file. What is a jar file? JSTL. Otherwise, your code will not work. And make sure to write this syntax. What is the syntax? Like tag lib. If you are not writing this tag lib, it will not work. Okay. So I'll keep it like this here only. And of course, I'm going to upload this entire, all these 3 HTML, Java, and JSP pages in the Google Classroom right now only. Kindly please try to check with that. Dot. Am I clear with that? So I'm done for today. So Monday we'll be discussing about MVC. First MVC. After that, error codes in servlet programming. How to handle those error codes, how to create those error codes, all will be trying to discuss on Monday. So Monday will be our last session. All right. Dot. Online students, I believe you enjoyed our today's sessions, guys. Can you please respond to me in the chat, guys? Okay. That is very good, guys. That is very good. Aishwarya, Maven repository, not right now, Aishwarya. That Wait for spring, actually. Okay, I don't want to confuse with by using new words. Those new words we'll be discussing whenever you are going for spring. Not right now. Yes. Revati, feel free to ask me if you're having any queries. Please feel free to ask me. No problem. That's the reason every day I'm asking you. Like if you're having any doubts, feel free to ask me there. I'll try to help you with that. If I'm if your doubt is more, just try to write it in a uh, paper or message me there in Instagram. I'll be there. No problem. Okay. All right. In the meantime, let me just try to upload this. Make sure to download that jar file. Otherwise, your project will not work. And yeah, I forgot to say, guys, if possible, try to give your opinion about our classes in the Google review. Could you please do that? Yes? No? You already, I mean, some people already gave your opinions, but you can edit that. Simply, you can edit that. You can edit your opinion in the Google Classroom. Like previous review is for core Java. Just update, edit that for advanced Java. How you feel our advanced Java classes so that others also will be benefited with your experience. Is that okay for everyone? Please make sure to give that review. How to give that review? Very simple. Just go to uh, Naresh ITNARES. Naresh IT Durga Bhavani Plaza. There we will be having 6,000 some reviews will be there. I'll do one thing, just copy it. And online students, I'm going to paste that in the chat box, that link. If you give a click on that link, you will be coming here. Uh, Go to write a review, then give your rating. How do you feel? Share your experience. Just share your experience. Please make sure to listen for the people who are giving new reviews. Please make sure to mention my name, Naresh IT name, and your batch timing. Your batch timing, so that we'll be able to understand. All right. So don't forget that. That is actually important. Once you wrote the review, make sure to post it. If you did not post it, it will not be available. So once you post it, feel free to check with your review. Go to newest. Go to newest. Here you will be getting all the reviews which were newly posted. All right. It will be there. I believe it's clear. So please make sure to give your review. Actually, that is important. Here, 6,838 reviews will be there. Make sure to, if you have already given the review, make sure to update. Just give a click on edit. You can edit the review for an advance. Please try to make sure that. And let me upload. Oh, you guys are writing the code. Okay, please carry on. All right, I uploaded the data, guys. All right, the data is available in the Google Classroom. Feel free to refer. All right. So, Vanil, you're asking when will you start new advanced Java batch? Most probably next week, I'm guessing. I'll update in the Google Classroom, Vanil. Okay. I mean, I'll update in the Instagram. All right, guys. See you guys. See you on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you.